right, we are here and we are live and we're going through the stars on the way to wherever I think I was on the freighter. I think that's where I was this time. In the last episode, we went and visited, I believe, one of my settlements because I'd cleaned it up, and then we did, I think, the trade post settlement, got that a little put together. And now I'm thinking, one of the things we're going to try and do with Isotom is that we're going to try and go through and do some of the basic quests and see how far we can get along. Because if we could do the echoes in Isotom, that will change, not necessarily the game, but the feel of the game. Because we're used to doing all the quests in Euclid. Now, there's a couple things that I do want to accomplish at some point. One, I want to visit the Nexus and get the, the 3 tourist spots that they have and go visit those. Because one of them is in a whole different system and one of them is in Euclid, and it'd be an easy way to get in there and get some space station. The other is I want to visit the space stations as I go through and pick up missions. Because I didn't really do that while we were going and doing the expedition. And the thing is, if you get the creature missions and the sentinel missions, they stack. And so they're an easy way to start getting your level of relationship up with all the different factions. And so that's something I'd like to try and get done a little bit while we're doing all of this. Yes. While I'm getting my settlement upgraded and trying to do these little quests here. So that's why I named this Relaxed Quest. It's just more ambition than an actual indication of what we're doing. But here we are. Let's go pick up whatever they found for us. Download the mission log. Alright, they didn't go very far. They only went 980 light years. Okay, and let's see, they went to a system and got some shares in the telescope business, and apparently that did really well. They got us some change there. And they deployed some cartographic drones on a planet and got some Gek relics. We got something there where it's 211 units, so we probably found a new species of something in a bottle, so we'll see that. And then another one where they did some surveying of another planet, also probably found something there. And then the expedition was done. Let's take a look. Alright, so there's the Gek relic. We got 7 of those. We got 301,668 units. And, oh, no flowers. Okay, well, that's fine. The scanning was fine. 210 units is fine. More than no units, right? Let's see. Let's take a look. Well, I do have a dream aerial. It's just a question of where I put it. It might be in storage. Materials. There it is. It's in my keeper. Yeah, I already got the ship. I had to see, oh, I see what you're saying. I had to see if it's hungry or anything. Alright, so we're gonna go to Manage Fleet. And we're gonna check on our sleeping Tushia. I think the reason we can't feed the vessel is it's already S-class, I'm thinking. But we'll try. Oh, I have food. Check it out. Shall we see what happens if I give it proto milk? It uses actual real food. Ooh. Okay, I did not know this. Now, folks, I have no idea what's going to happen here. Or if we get to choose what happens, or if it chooses for itself. So, let's try it, though. Oh, look what it did! We got a 24 industrial, 10 trade. We lost a bit of combat, but we already have a good combat. Our exploration changed to 10. But, wow. Did you know that would do that? We could still feed more, I guess, if we want to. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Because I actually feel like this is some pretty good, you know, spread of the numbers. But how cool is that? I had no idea. Can you do that to the Leviathan? No. The Leviathan is the Leviathan, and it does what it does. Okay, which, that actually makes sense, you know. We found that in the process of an expedition. So, that makes sense. And then, of course, our Deep Scout prototype is always going to be combat and exploration heavy. So, yeah, that actually gives us a good balance. Alright, let me go make some fuel, and we'll send them back out here real quick. I think the reason that worked is that I had some food, like food in my exosuit. So something to be aware of there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. 1, 2. Go for... Can't do any more because I'm out of the hydrogen. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. I'm out of the hydrogen, so I couldn't add more, you know. Alright. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna throw things in the organizer real quick because I've obviously been out and doing and whatever, and then I'll come back and pick them all up or move them later. We had a pretty good run there. That's paraffin in that stage. Yeah, but I think we did. I think we had to have food in the exosuit for it to work. Because, you know, I have the beans and the... Yep. Okay, I'm gonna keep the radiant shards because we're gonna put them in the interceptor that we got. Put that over, and this over. Let's see. Yeah, that'll help because we went. I went through it real quick there. All right, let's move the magnetic ferrite into the exosuit. 80 to hydrogen easy. That's very nice. Let me go put the food in the nutrient processor. I really kind of like how this turned out here. It'll get through there. But now that I know that food works, you know we're trying some of these things here, right? Yeah, so we can try that again. Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, the meat. The meat. You know the meat's gonna do combat, right? I'm guessing, probably. All right. So let's see what else. My bluebird is practically empty, but you can see we encountered the silver. We went through space a little bit. There we go. You know, we haven't visited many bases in the first one, have we? We're not exactly in a rush, so, you know. And we can visit the space station along the way. Let's take a look at the bases that are around. Well, we have portal bases. We have a Rue base. There's Major's Red Point. That probably has some nip-nip beds, it looks like. Classy Sense. Sodium, that pinky glass. That's, So I'm wondering if that's going to have like some frost crystal. A portal farm on the Hunter planet. No, I'm not going there, man. That's like asking for it. But we were thinking about going to the sodium mine, so we might go there. There's a lot to choose from. Another harmonic camp. Harmonics are very nice, yeah. Treetop base, that sounds interesting. A class. That's a good question, isn't it? It just says A class right there. It says harmonic camp right there. No good base. Mini base starter. Let's see, A36 shuttle. Oh, they have given us options here. Aggro Predator Sentinel Tower. That's actually pretty nice of them to do that one. I'm still not going because the Aggro Sentinel. Fool on the Hill. Oh, there's a drop pod, first again. That's an abyssal start right there, so something's going on, probably underwater. Lost Sentinel Hobo Camp. Okay. It might be from the Echo thing. No, but it's nice to know that somebody has made a camp there. Electric City. Now I'm really glad, because I think I'm not the only one who said to herself, what if we kept this one to try this thing? Yep. Infected Planet, we know that's got things going on there. Multi-tool S-Class. That'll be nice. That looks like that might be a minor settlement there. Living Glass Station, so they're frost crystal all the time over there. First mild base. Meaning it's not super, is what they're trying to say there. Let's see. Yep. Scrub, Little Home, Sentinel ship. A-class Sentinel ship there. Well, this is sounding more and more fun. I mean, I am so glad we did this. Buxton Base. S-Class Sentinel Crash. There's another one. Yeah, that's gonna be like, I honestly don't know. That might be an interceptor, it might not be. Starter System Echolocator. Sodium Sentinel Multi-Tool A. Sentinel Pillar. Sentinel Pillar. On 2 different planets. Those are 2 different planets there. Comm Base. Let's see. Salt and Nip-Nip Stash. Mold, Oxygen, Salt, Nip-Nip Stash. Oh my goodness. They got stuff figured out. Corn Base Copper. See, another Echo. Well, I think, wow, this is just in the first system. That's what I'm thinking. Well, the Shard and Oxygen-rich base. Hunter Killer, and so some of these are like on the, obviously the Interceptor's planet. let's see, beginner farm, CU, oxygen, carbon tool storage. So that's copper, I think, CU. So, shall we go try that one? Start from the bottom there. It's a lot of choices, yeah. Well, let's look for, let's see, I think I saw a Sentinel S class or A class. Let's try that one. Let's see. S class switchblade, I don't even know what that means. It's on the overgrown planet. Switchblade, it said. Yeah, well, let's go take a look. Won't hurt to look. And we got our little bluebird is all set up in case we need to run away. And if it has a teleporter, we can teleport to the space station and then go find another one, you know. Yes, I do. Yes. Then the other. Yeah, well, exactly. So then... Okay, so they've left us a nice little refiner over there. All sorts of things going on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the shards while we may. It gives things a chance to load in. Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but... Ah, there it is. It might be that there are just two bases going on here. Got a little base there and a little base there. There it is. Let's go take a look. Yep, see their save point? Man, they really put the signs down on this one. It must be very nice, yep. Ooh, we got a quad servo? Yes, I'll take those. 1 of 10, it looks like. Very nice. Keep them some circuits, because I got this on. There we go. Purge 5U-Q. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen one that has S class. Oh. Alright. S as in super duper, huh? Alright. Yeah. Look there, look at all this food over here. Sweet root. I mean, just make your cake. This is the whole plantation of make your cake. I mean, seriously. And I know you can't plant these, so this is a natural occurrence. I didn't even know that was possible. That was four wheat, 2 sweet root, and 2 impulse. I mean, I've never seen that. Never. All right, so we are gonna obviously go get this. You know, obviously getting this ship. Yeah, it looks like we have 3 bases kind of around this. So if there's something saying S-Class anything, like this one says S-Class Sentinel Crash, that's this ship. And then that one says Infected Planet, which doesn't give you a clue that it's so close to the ship. But now we know those are what those are about. Alright. Well, let's take a moment and try and call the brain in. Yeah, it'll tell us. It's too weak to estimate, but it's in this direction, and it's nice enough we can just... Look at this! Look at how pretty that is. I'm just saying, with the planet and that's just... What a good question. I don't know. I have 7 of 10 animals. Let's see, we got underwater, 3 underwaters there. So when and after I find the mirror, we'll... Yeah, and I'm wondering if that might be easier. Yeah. Well, no, I think they're all nice. All interceptions are nice to me, but I'll be keeping the S-Class. Yeah. I'm just looking for a flat space right now. There's a building over there. Over there. There might be a landing pad over there. Oh yeah. This planet is, I won't be able to tell you until after I've found it. There are a lot of bases in this general area. That says something, doesn't it? mean, because what is that one? That one is called The Voyage Begins. So that was somebody randomly putting it down just because it's pretty around here. This one is called Casa Neveros P4. So that's a... Yeah, that's not entirely sure, but... Let's see what they've done with it, yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and do it from the mountain, so I'm higher than the sentinels that I know are there. Yeah, I've already passed that house. I wouldn't be able to reach it. It's too far for my poor little pistol to do, no matter how I do this, you know. Got a fighter. I don't want to dig up the terrain. Save. Nice. Not far from him now. I'm not too far from them now, I'm just above them, which is how we want this to be. And I should be able to, from this distance, definitely get it. And that looks pretty flat there. Call the baby in, yep. Come on, Bluebird, pick a space. They're coming in being all careful. You got this. Now I'm just gonna shoot this, and then if they don't come chasing after me, I guess. Oh, that's just going way high. Ooh, that's just an echolocator. It's all very nice, but not what I needed. Oh. I was going to, but then it turned out they were coming up, sneaking up behind me. It was. Forward, they're still technically looking, but a holo tower. Well, it's free parking. We'll just call the ship over there. They're evading, like so far from where the thing is. And they're like, yeah, we'll just go. You just go. You can go. Nope, they didn't, but that's alright. No, it wasn't. Oh, that's found two here. Yep. So, let's see. I wonder if I can reach it from the tower. Wait, oh. They're definitely going to hassle me, but that's okay, because they're already here. But I'll be high enough to be hassled, you know what I mean? This is me not playing fair. I know that. Well, I'm getting high enough that it's going to be a real hassle for them to come at me. You know? And I'm hopeful that by doing it this way, even though they'll be technically close by to look for me, they'll just get tired and stop. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to start with... clearing the path. But this will be like that time we found that one place where we just shot it from the top of the tree thing. Give me that other inverted mirror. Oh look, I think I'm over there. That should give me 2 inverted mirrors. That'll be really, really nice. Look, I got a whole bunch of them. Look at them. See got the spiders on this side. Oh, okay, I'll leave them alone. Oh, looks like they found me here. I'm really situated really well though for the everything, cause I have mini shields. I'd be fine. At that height, I probably could fight him for a while and just get the barrels or whatever. What we're going to do is switch to the laser. Actually, we're going to switch to the terrain manipulator as if we know nothing. Walk away so we're not accidentally getting the plant mad. Oh, there was a snapper like right there. No, it was a snapper. Might have been. We're not even going to touch the waypoint. We're just, there's all the spiders and the whatever. But I would say if you had to fight the sentinels, okay, the hollow tower would be a fairly good place to try it. Oh, they aren't. So, this would be where the ship is, right there. Trying to slow my baby down, but she's... That way I'm not flying while I'm trying to do this. Take half of the uranium here. Put it in the starship so I don't feel quite so naked. There, now I have fuel for everything, right? In my little baby starship, yeah, I had nothing. I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Alright. Yep, just needs a little bit. Alright, so the brain has given us an address. Let's go. There it is. I had to fly all the way. Sometimes it takes a little while to do full 360 there. There are a lot of people on it. But it's a gloriously beautiful planet, so I absolutely understand. This is in the very, very first system, yep. And probably, you know, it was one of those that people said to themselves, I'm going back, you know. Probably for the same reason that I do, which is when I play Expedition, I like to be able to return to the original rendezvous and originating systems. Here we are. Man. Give everything a moment to kind of load in, just a little bit. With the well, I really feel like this has been one of their better expeditions. Although I know that they hit some criticism on YouTube from the, you know, some of the players who like to speed run through things. Those of us who love just the feeling of exploration, and this has been a really, really nice expedition. Yeah, a little bit of danger, but not too much. For me, this was like a perfect expedition. Well, yeah, it's the first time I've ever had the aerial, and the first time I've ever had a living ship. I had a lot of firsts in this expedition, which was really nice. And I'm getting the sense I'm not the only one, you know. And I think that Switch being able to do this, all these, and the Max, you know, all these people who have different kinds of systems, this was a really good introductory expedition. Um, just by feel alone, you know. You didn't have to be super expert in everything. You didn't have to rush. You could do it on the weekends or whatever. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Well, yeah, those trees, yeah. What's funny is I know that save beacon is the interceptor. That's what's really funny. I was like, there's a save beacon just right there, and then I remembered, oh yeah, there really is a save beacon right by the salvage sites. Well, this is true. Yeah, my being able to do this and get this interceptor is because I am not on multiplayer. When you are seeking different kinds of interceptors that other people have found or objects that other people have found, don't go in multiplayer. The best, just leave everything off of multiplayer until you found everything you want to find, because other people will grab it, or it will have been grabbed before you got there, and so yeah, this just points to the importance of keeping your multiplayer off in populated systems. In non-populated systems, it's not quite so important. It's where you're discovering things and maybe your friends are there with you. And then that can be a really good multiplayer experience in and of itself, where you guys are having a cooperative, you know, play situation going on. But when you've got so many people coming in and doing stuff, yeah, just keep it off for a little while in your expedition. Oh, it kicked me out, mostly probably because there were too many things trying to load in at once. So we're coming in again. I don't know if you can hear me at this point with No Man's Sky starting to load. I know you can once we get the loading screen going. But of course it kicked me out because sometimes if you move too fast in an Xbox, I don't know, it just it does it sometimes, especially in busier systems. So it's just being patient. We'll still get the ship, it'll be fine. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a personal moment while things are loading, and I'll be right back. I am returned. Alright, so we're still heading through the stars, I see. Okay. Alright, here we are. My feet should be on the ground. Nope, my feet are not on the ground. That's alright though. Sentinel salvage site is not far. That's really interesting. And it says Sentinel salvage site, so apparently this where I had my feet on the ground did not save. It saved while I was in the air. Or it took the best save, I guess is what it's looking for. And so here we are. Slow down here. I'm going to land a little bit over here if I can. And the grass is coming in, so it should be alright. It is a bit like having a little bird land, just kind of that sort of final hover and then you know, drop in. I think birds may be a little smoother on some level, but oh, this is I'm kind of actually really excited about this. All right. There we go. We had everything we needed. Let's take a look at what she's got going for us in here. Yeah, totally. Alright, now, in theory, that should have let me claim this. Just a second, let me jump in and out over here and see what... Bluebird. There we go. It's about, yeah, it, you know, sometimes there's a little bit of a, you have to let it know you want it to do that. Alright, so now we have claimed it. And now I'm going to go back to the bird and jump in and out. That was very nice, but it's not ready to rock and roll. No, there's nothing broken in it. The thing that I love about interceptors is they may be grounded, but they're ready. They're ready to fly if you're ready to. Right, yeah, right now my little bird has all the bells and whistles right now, so yeah. Oh, there's a minotaur. And this is another base here. And given the gravitational thing, I'm guessing that's what's going on. But, oh, well, this is nice. This has a save point. Oh, look, they gave us barrels. Yes, I'd like to use my Atlas Pass. Thank you so much for letting me use the Atlas Pass. Grab some goodies from the boxes. I do like being able to do that. I think that's get some carbon. Somebody really put some thought into this. Alright, and then you can turn it on this way. Well, that's nice. Well, shall we take a moment and go to my settlement real quick and see if there's anything there? Yeah. Alright. Flying. That was a lot of fun. Have an S-class interceptor now. And a B-class interceptor. The B-class interceptor is going to come with me to a space station, and we're going to let it go. But the S-class we're going to keep, and we'll deck it out with blaze javelins and things like that. Not blaze javelins for knives. Really, the color coding on this one. Well, the reason I get the words confused is blaze javelin is also red, you know. So yeah, it's all right. But it's like the scatter blaster and the positron ejector are similar in idea and the way they work. So. And mostly I think of the blaze javelin is like your laser that you hold and then let go, and then it sends out a really big, strong strike of light. The infra knife is you just hold it and it just goes, and it's just your laser just doing. We can let things load. Yeah. This poor thing, it does take a little while to load, doesn't it? You know, this is such a neat, geographically unique space. I'm walking around. It's still gonna have stuff building, it looks like. So let's go take a look. Final fit 0%. It needs 3 hydraulic wiring. Alright, what do I need for hydraulic wiring? Well, what a great question. Oh, I need salt and carbon nanotube. You know, we'll do that a little later then. I do. It's inside my, it's inside my... Oh, it's inside my nutrient processor. What am I doing? I'm going to make a nutrient processor. 2 metal platings. Oh. What do we need? 3 of those. What else we need? Dihydrogen. Well, I'll have to go dig in for some dihydrogen. What salt we got? There's a nutrient processor. Find the salt. Yeah, I have 25 salt. What am I doing with 25 salt there? You're right, I'm gonna have to call the ship. It's all in storage. Oh my gosh. There it is. Here's his freighter. And well, I apparently have been using stuff, is what this looks like. So that's okay. That is okay. I needed 3 of those though, the hydraulic wiring. You know what I could try? Please hold. Freighter. Storage. Take half. And this is going to end up being a little ridiculous, I'm pretty sure. So we'll start it from the starship here. Let's see if we can at least see if we can get a hydraulic wiring to pop up. There's a walker brain. cargo core. Come on, guys, I need hydraulic wiring. Ooh, a warp core. Funny how. It's incredibly funny. I may actually have to go to the space station. Not the worst thing. Got anything but anything. I got some interesting stuff though. No, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm sending these all over to the freighter. You know, except for the kit and the defense. Let's see. So let's see. There's a crystal fragment shard. Good. Good. Let's see. We'll open these up. I got us some indium. Indium in the exosuit. This in the freighter. That's going in the freighter because I am not being pulled over by yes sir officer, sir. No. There's that. Yep, that's all going into the freighter. If this stays here, that's fuel. Oh, let's find out. Limium. No, aronium. Aronium. Well, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go upstairs to the space station. Ooh, I got a sentinel boundary map. Well, it's one of those things I popped. You know, the thing about popping those suspicious goods is it can be anything. They're just suspiciously acquired. Alright, well let's see what, let's save. We certainly did a lot of something there. Let's see what the settlement wants to do here. I thought I did. Oh, I could totally put the nutrient processor here. Where? That's the question. You know what? We'll put it over here by the Well, I see someone appreciated the nutrient processor coming in. Let's see, built on sand, adds feature icy marrow plant. Yes? Yes, we're gonna take that. Awesome! It gave us some plants, and it took off the sandy issue. And then it increased our productivity some. Apparently we still have a lot of things to get rid of, but now we're making a little bit more money along the way. Yes. Yes, reduced cost just a little bit. Alright, I am going up to the space station in our current system. All it gone here. Because there's a chance of chlorine being here and of which gives us salt. And I'll pick up my mission. Yep, there it is. There's the salt. And the dioxide. And some more trident. Okay, yeah, I'll get some. Oh, do I have missions to hand in? I do. Go. Take a mission. Okay. Yeah, I do need fuel, don't I? Well, I was coming back for it. I guess I can store all of these in the freighter, can't I? Received. Alright. So there's... I'm gonna go to the other side. The friendly Viking. Just by that much. Oh, I flew across as I like to do. I started a little early and I wondered if I'd make it, but... Yeah, no, they didn't have the hydraulics. They had the amino chambers, but they might have hydraulics back here. No, they have the hydrogen jelly, which I will get. Oh, but they do have uranium, copper, phosphorus. This is a nice. All right, so let's see if one of the pilots has it. Yes. I got that. I have a whole bunch. Received. See. Yeah. Metal, uranium, silver. Well, I have a whole bunch of this that way. I don't. Thank you. I know, all these giant and aggressive looking ships with this little deck ship. Yes. I already have 3. We're all right there. Let's see, do I have what I need to make? No, I don't. Oh, wait, I do. Alright, so what I need to do is take the hydrogen, some of them that I've made. I can make 1, and I know I need 3. So, take this. Oh, and then I can take the floor. Oh, that's, this is why we have our personal refiners. Yeah, it's like, man, when am I going to be able to do all this? I'll have to go all the way back. No, it's a personal refiner. just plunk it in and have it go and do. Yeah. Yeah, but I was trying to get some of the salt a little quicker. Basically what happened there. Thank goodness my pockets got full quick. Good thing I had room. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll be able to make all the 3 hydraulic things that I need. And then I can go and I can get to that. That's just like having one of those quick shopping trips, you know? And we'll look around here. All right, here we go. No. Carbon gas. There we go. All right, we are good to go. Do myself a very big favor. Alright, so we're gonna go to the settlement, we're gonna fix that up, and then we might call it good there. Well, right, yeah, we're gonna go and build them. And, you know, of course, that'll take another 2 hours. I mean, it makes sense that it should take time for these things to do. And they've designed it so you could go hopping around and gallivanting across the galaxies and whatever and come back and manage it. But sometimes it's a little funny to me that it takes 2 hours or these long amounts of time, you know? And I'm like, there's part of me that's like, you know, how much of this should we do, you know? But that's a whole other. Yep. But what I know that I'd like for my my settlement is I know we need landing pads, and we need a market, and then after that, you know, it's anything fun that looks interesting and help the happy. Yeah, a bar. Yeah. You know, and so I don't mind expanding the settlement. I just mind that it takes so much effort sometimes. Yeah. And I think that we're in the system with the start of one of the first quests, the Artemis quest, so we might go do that next time. Get her started and get it going here. Yep. Okay, where am I pink? They really stand out. I really appreciate that. outside. Yeah, yeah. All right, here's your 3 hydraulic wiring. See how long it'll take. 1 hour and 33 minutes. And there's nothing you could do to hurry it along. That's what, is really kind of different. You can't pay gold or anything to just move this right along. You're just gonna have to wait and see. There are my citizens pacing along doing whatever it is that they're doing. My ant farm going on over here. My ants, because remember we have that whole group of ants, whole herd up there, yep. I must remember, the water tower is by the door. My settlement. Oh. Oh, that's probably, well, I honestly, yeah, I would. Yeah, I was just visually checking, yeah. Nope, we're okay. Whatever it is, it probably was just me coming inside. Alright, well, we have saved. We have done a lot, I think, in this last hour. And so I think we're kind of in a good place to call it good for this time. And we'll try some more tomorrow. Thank you for playing and watching with me. I hope you had a good time. We will pick up again later, and yeah, I'll